four of us here are members of the Bridgewater's Rotary Club, also known as the Rotary Club of the Bridgewaters. We are here at the Rose L MacDonald School this afternoon to present dictionaries to the third graders. It's one of our projects where we reach out to the community, and we see a need that the students wish to have written materials for reference for their writing and for finding words as they progress in their schooling.
This project also is in line with one of Rotary's priorities, that is basic education and literacy, and that aligns with the UN Sustainable Goals as well.
We're delighted, but boy, did you give us some work to do with those essays. We had so many to read, and we had such hard choice to make. You may remember you wrote about the four-way test for Rotary, and so there, from what we saw in your essays, there's nothing I could tell you about Rotary except lots of examples about how Rotarians around the world share the four-way test in the projects they do.
It was basically a writing contest that had to do with our four-way tests, which we repeated during the ceremony, and kids could write about the different themes, about the truth, fairness, benefits to themselves and others, and in the Rotary tradition.
So I'll tell you about a couple I've been involved with, because that's easiest for me to remember. I went to Cambodia, and the people there did not have clean water. And what that meant for the children, especially, because they were smaller, is that they got diarrhea. Hold on. Here, that's an embarrassing thing. You just, you don't tell anyone. There, because if it goes on for a long time, it makes your body completely dry and you die. And so the children had very high death rates, and the families were very sad, they were very worried, they couldn't keep up. And it was a simple matter of having clean water. So they paired with people in Rotary clubs around the world. There were 4 clubs altogether, and they got together, and now there are over 60,000 water filters that small parts of the community can use, about 10 families per filter. And suddenly, no one has diarrhea anymore. They've got clean water, and things have improved for them. So that's one example of it being the truth, being fair to all concerned, building goodwill and better friendships, and being beneficial to all concerned. Those are the things you wrote about. We also have done a project in another country with adults who couldn't read, and so they were dependent on other people to make decisions about their community. But the community was their community, and they wanted to make the decisions. So by learning to read, they were able to then make decisions about the food they had and how they planted it, about the ways that they wanted their community organized, and other things like that. But you gave a whole room full of examples. So we have a really difficult thing to do today, and that is to thank you all for the things, but we could only choose 3 out of this. Everyone will get a dictionary on the way out, which we hope you'll use to improve your writing and your speaking, learn some new words. Sorry.
Okay, so the second award, my name is Mark, by the way, is about someone who did a good deed to help someone. When they moved in, he made friends with the person so they could play with someone else at recess, so he wouldn't feel left out as a new person, as a newcomer to the school. It says it was the truth. I wasn't pranking or anything, I just wanted him to have a friend. It was fair because he didn't have any friends, so it wouldn't break any friendships. And it brought goodwill and better friendships because the person had a new friend. So this person in second place is Jake Whittemore.
Jake, come on up.
Yeah. And the prize for Jake is from Skinner's Sugar House in East Bridgewater. Oh, his favorite thing. And we've got all these friends that are waiting to take me.
And we got all our friends.
Don't sit down, you can sit on the stage. It doesn't come easy, you know. The first prize certificate is from Frisco's Pine Grove Park. So, all right, so the first prize. Want to do this one too, Mike?
Sure.
I'll have you do that.
Okay, the first prize, the Rotary essay says, "A time of help solve a problem was when I was 5 years old and I used to go to a dance school. Everyone was about to do tap dance, but one of the kids in dance class did not bring her tap shoes, and she was very sad. So I had an idea to make her feel better. My idea was to take off my tap shoes and dance like my friend because she didn't bring her tap shoes." So that talks about sharing. This person who's the first place winner is Natalie Raposa.
Natalie's gift is from Solana Spring, and the owner is Mr. Marquis here. It's in East Bridgewater. We thank all our sponsors, and most of all, we thank you for helping us see more ways that the four-way test can be applied. And we hope that you'll continue to do that beyond just writing an essay. Add anything?
Well, I think you should all be proud of yourselves for writing the essays that you did. Everybody's a winner. We can only pick 3. And I know everybody likes the technology, but there's nothing like a good old-fashioned book. The back of that dictionary has other things other than definitions of words, so I think you'll like them and enjoy them. But we want to give you all a round of applause.
We purchased them from an organization called the Dictionary Project, and actually we give out dictionaries to the 3rd graders in East Bridgewater and West Bridgewater, but in Bridgewater the 3rd graders get a dictionary from another service club, so we give the 4th graders thesauruses, or thesauri I guess is the proper term.
Okay, well, Rotary is a worldwide organization made up of 1.2 million women and men that are all parts of local clubs. Our club is called the Rotary Club of the Bridgewaters, and it covers West Bridgewater, East Bridgewater, and Bridgewater. And we meet weekly for fellowship and to plan service activities like this one. And we have a number of local service projects, including our dictionary project, but we also do a lot around the world, some of which Mrs. Jeffries mentioned, but also toward peace and world understanding, so there can be a safe world for everyone.
Rotary clubs are in almost every country in the world. And so most clubs help something in their own area, but they also usually help another country, so it could be any country. So a country in Germany could help, let's say, could help Nepal. In Nepal, they could help Bangladesh. I mean, it's a whole network that just keeps working. So it's like saying, in this room, who would you help? Well, it would depend on the situation and on the day, right? It might be someone in your classroom, it might be someone in another grade. But, so that's kind of, does that help you understand? It could really be anything the clubs decide to do. And many times the clubs work together, like the Cambodia project. Okay? Back to your question, the motto for Rotary is service above self.
Dictionaries is a label that lists the four-way test. And I'd just like you to recite it with me, so I'm going to say it, and then you say it back to me, please. Is it the truth?
Is this the truth?
Is it fair to all concerned?
Is it fair to all concerned?
Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial for all concerned? Now, this is a test for us to use individually in our own, what we think, what we say, and what we do. It's not a test to be used against other people, but it's something to help us be a better person. And I think everybody in this room always wants to be a better person. Okay, so we're thrilled with so much participation and such great writing, and congratulations to everybody, including the 3 winners.
My favorite word, baseball. What's yours, Mark?
Kindness.
Ambidextrous.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.